This video is going to explain to you about leading by example. So first, what is leading by example? It is a leadership style where you model the behavior you want to see in your team members. Leading by example means that the leader goes ahead and contributes to the public good before the others make their contribution decision. The opposite of leading by example is leading by words, which means that the leader pledges his or her intended contribution before all players choose their contribution simultaneously. So to be effective, leaders must walk the talk and practice what they preach. There are 6 aspects to effectively practicing this leadership characteristic. Priorities. Actions speak louder than words. Employees and others recognize project managers' priorities by how they spend their time. For example, if a project manager claims that this project is critical while others want to devote more time to other projects, she won't change her mind and still focus more on that project. Urgency. Through their actions, project managers can convey a sense of urgency, which can affect all project activities. This urgency can be conveyed through deadlines, frequent status report meetings, and aggressive solutions. The project manager uses these tools to faster the pace of the projects. However, such devices will be ineffective if the project managers do not change their behavior. If project managers want others to work faster and solve problems quicker, then they need to work faster. They should run faster with the frequency of their interactions, talk and walk more quickly, get to work sooner, and leave later. Problem solving. How project managers respond to problems would reflect how others tackle problems. If the project manager is more concerned with finding out who is to blame instead of how to prevent problems from happening again, then others tend to cover their tracks and blame for someone else. Cooperation. How project managers act toward people influences how team members interact with people. If project managers treat outsiders with respect and being responsive to their needs, then others will more likely follow. Standards of performance. If project managers want team members to exceed project expectations, then they have to exceed the expectations of a good project manager. For example, they establish a high standard for project performance through the quality of their daily actions. They respond quickly to the needs of others, carefully prepare and run meetings, stay put with critical issues, and make effective problem solving. Ethics. The project manager's response to similar ethical action will affect how other people react to ethics that arise in a project. In other words, team members decide what to do based on what they believe the project manager will do. If project managers withhold vital information from customers or top management, then they are signaling to others that this kind of behavior is acceptable. So why is it essential for leaders to practice leading by example? Take a look at one of the impactful real-life stories about leading by example of President Ho Chi Minh. In a letter to compatriots nationwide published in 1945, he wrote, "When we raise our bowls of rice to eat, thinking of the hungry, we can't help but feel moved. So I would like to propose to my compatriots throughout the country, and I would like to do it first, fast for 1 meal every 10 days, 3 meals a month and bring that rice to save the poor." Before returning to Hanoi, Uncle Ho experienced a long illness in the Viet Bac war zone, so he was still very thin. However, every week on Friday afternoon, the kitchen cooking for Uncle Ho did not light a fire because the 2 men still set an example of fasting once a week to save the people's hunger. Responding to President Ho Chi Minh's call, the Viet Minh Front and hunger relief organizations have mobilized to collect donations, organized a concentric day of fasting to set up a jar of rice to save hunger, establishing a great movement among the masses. How about you? Do you know any other individuals who lead by example? Share with us.